Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Nicely weighted ball. He's in space and looking for options. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. 2022, the year Lionel Messi reached his points of fulfilment.
The jewel in the crown, Peter.
And I wonder, Jim, watching it in Qatar, when you first got the feeling he was going to go all the way.
Well, I would say the game against Croatia, a goal and an assist against a team that had humiliated Argentina 4 years previously. And that 2022 tournament...
It's a mighty effort! Messi. Van der Vaart. Mbappe. Now it's Stojkovic. Van der Vaart. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's not got that quite right. That's a throw. Out again for a throw-in. Now it's Stojkovic. He rises! And it's a goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Could move up a gear here. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because...
Goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Dixon. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, this looks sharp. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van Bronckhorst. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to pass it through. Oh, terrible pass. Shoots! Just off target.
Davids must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Camera.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And a chance! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, there's the clearance. Van Bronckhorst. Can he latch on to this? Van Bronckhorst. In it comes. Oh, smashing header! To camera. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the keeper's got it again. Zanetti. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he cuts out the supply. And the counter is on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckham. Schneider. Great vision. And he's away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Davids. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Looking for... Oh, he's been caught on it here! That has not gone well. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And just a quick reminder
Any
today,
views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're into the second 45.
FC Tokyo have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And it's Messi. He's had a shot! Not the most accurate pass. Van der Vaart. And here's Stojkovic. Messi. It's a promising position. Davids. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bastoni calmly anticipates. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Takes aim. He gets big. What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bernal has got himself a free kick. Now it's Eto'o. Just about up to the hour now. Can he get on the end of this? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their...
Up he goes! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
14, Schneider. Number 99.
Bernal.
Adriano. Coming on the field.
That is
Number
good
21,
pressure, just hounded him off it.
Turan. Number 22.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Number 15. Del Piero.
Dixon.
Substitution in progress.
Bastoni. That pass has been well intercepted. Roberto Baggio. Pullet. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's felt Eto'o! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nicked it back promptly. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well read, nice interception. Bernal. Out to the left it goes. Cute ball now, how can... Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
FC Tokyo certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this.
Chance! Oh, taken with style. Back within 1. They have them in their sights again. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. FC Tokyo really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And it's Davids. Del Piero. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Pass. And this is Del Piero. It's a goal kick. Time added on 4 minutes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Stojkovic. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he's got the beating of it. And Del Piero! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Eto. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Bernal. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Just a quick announcement.
Eto claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has